Welcome, reality designers. Thank you so much for being on this journey with me. I am Denny Van, a host of the Hypnosis by Design podcast. Today's topic, so many people are talking about, we're into February already. February, February. How do you say that month? Anyway, we're into the second month of the year already, and it's just flying by. And this month tends to be all about Valentine's Day and relationship. So, as a master hypnotist, one of the top three things that people come to me for help are relationship, money, and what can you guess is the third one? But as we are now into February 2025 is just flying by. The narrative becomes all about the conventional relationship narrative. So, as a master linguist, I always love to challenge narratives, and it's also for part of my 5/1 human design profile. But there are definitely manifestation techniques that can empower you to create meaningful connections, not just an intimate relationship, but any kind of relationship. And I'm going to be sharing a story with you from around eighth grade because it really does. It was a situation that really helped me understand this in my core, but am now able to live it and teach it and have the results and the manifestations of what I learned in eighth grade, because I was starting to be planted seeds of conventional relationship in eighth grade. And I had one situation in eighth grade where I was sent to the school psychiatrist or psychologist or whatever. And he did a group, I guess a group session like once a week or once every other week or something like that. I'm going to get into the details, but as February approaches, it becomes more about this love and relationship for Valentine's Day. But I want to turn it around because it's very essential that we kind of take a step back and reflect on relationships. At this point in our narrative and society, there is a division on all levels from community to interpersonal relationships. And so, what we want to do is really take a step back and reflect on what it means to have relationship, and do you have control over the types of relationship that you invite into your experience. And again, the foundation of any relationship, it has to start within ourselves. And before looking for a partner or nurturing connections with others, it's very crucial to cultivate a healthy relationship within ourselves, within our own selves. So one very powerful way to do this is by creating a list of qualities that you desire in a partner. You might think that this exercise is too simple, but I'm going to tell you this exercise serves as a mirror reflecting what we value and aspire toward our lives. So I'm going to say that again. You might think that this exercise is easy or simple, or you may dismiss it. However, this exercise serves as a mirror reflecting what we value and aspire towards in our lives. So it's very important that once we've identified these qualities, the next step is to work on embodying them yourselves. So, what does embodying them mean? It's in your nervous system. So, as a neuroscience coach, it's all about the nervous system. And when I work with clients, the nervous system is calm and in a balanced space. And there are exercises that we do to get you there. But one of the first steps we want to do when we identify the type of relationship we want to have is identify those qualities. What are the qualities you want in a business partner? What are the qualities you want in an intimate relationship? Whatever relationship you're looking for, think about what qualities you want. Because the next step is to work on getting those qualities into your nervous system, embodying these qualities yourself. This is how you are the mirror and you reflect out and you magnetize to you those qualities. So here's the story from when I was in eighth grade. So I grew up in Chicago. We lived in Logan Square, and then we lived in Ravenswood neighborhood, which is the end of the Ravenswood line or the Brown line, what it's called today. We lived in that area, and so I was getting ready for eighth grade, and I was going to be going to Roosevelt High School, and then suddenly my family moved out to the suburbs, and it was a very shocking experience moving from Chicago to the suburbs. So I was a ginger and pretty much a minority in my neighborhood. So I grew up with different ethnic groups and hearing different languages, Italian, Polish, all kinds of different languages, Spanish, whatever. I heard it in fourth grade. I had a teacher from Japan. I just loved her. But anyway, she had a very thick Japanese accent. So as a sign language interpreter, I listen and hear those accents, and I'm able to hear what it is they're saying clearly because I was in fourth grade and I heard it every single day going to class. And she taught us so much. But anyway, we moved out to the suburbs and it was really a culture shock. But I was assigned to group sessions with the psychiatrist at the school. And one of the girls there was having issues with boys, you know, what have you. And the psychiatrist was male. And what I didn't know at the time was, of course, he wanted to drop seeds of conditioning. And what he said to her was, because this boy that she was having issues with, what she said was, gosh, that's the same thing my dad does. So what he said to her was, you know, there tends to be a formula called the 80-20 rule. So 80% of girls will tend to marry guys just like their father. And I think there were four or five of us in the group, and all of us were just like, so here's me. So how do I be the 20%? And he said, excellent question. Here's what you do. And so I wrote out this list of qualities in a person that was, you know, unlike my father. You know, my father, he's in his 80s, I think now. And, you know, bless his heart, bless him. But at the time, I didn't want to be with somebody the way this person behaved. You know, it's not him, it was his behavior. And so I wrote out the list of what I wanted in somebody. And then I stuck it in the bottom drawer underneath, inside, you know, hidden away in this jewelry box and forgot about it. So time goes by. Let's see. Fast forward, I meet this person, this amazing person that a generator, awesome generator. I meet this person, and at first, I didn't feel that draw that I had with the previous guy who was just like my father. Oh my gosh, he was so like my father. Bless his heart. I hope he's okay. Bless him. But that was not the type of person I wanted. But I would not have been aware of this if it wasn't for that psychiatrist in group session and the blessings of being sent to group to adjust to going from Chicago public schools, which are like kindergarten through eighth grade and like three-story fortresses, right? To suburban schools where all the kids went from elementary school together, then they went to middle school together, then they went to high school together. So I was in the group at eighth grade. A lot of them were getting ready to go to different high schools. And I was the awkward one, a manifester. experience. I had a interesting manifestor experience. But anyway, back to relationship. The two most important things: become aware, make a list of the qualities you want in a person, and then start to become those qualities. It's really important that you start to become those qualities, because somebody who has those qualities, guess what? They're going to be drawn to somebody else who has those qualities. So listen to yourself and check in. What qualities do you want in a partner? Make a list of those. Next step, start to become those qualities. And this is where you mirror into the matrix and magnetize to you those qualities. This is how it works. So, what we're doing is we're tapping into our inherent success mechanism that is already encoded within us. So, we're activating these within ourselves and becoming the mirror as we navigate relationships more consciously and more authentically. That's really important because it does involve recognizing what aspects of ourselves need growth or healing, release to invite positive energies into our lives. So take a moment, do some self reflection on that, because this is inherent to our success mechanism. So clarity plays a pivotal role in attracting compatible partners who complement our journey toward growth and fulfillment. And so, generators, your feeling of growth and fulfillment is satisfaction. So, take a look at your chart if you're not a generator. What is it, that natural space for manifestors? It's peace. Where is that natural space for you? Check in. How can you get into that space? Only you can do it, but there are tools out there to help you build that relationship within yourself first to become that powerful magnetizing mirror for what it is you want to draw toward you. So, this February, 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 hearts blossom amidst romantic gestures during Valentine's Day celebrations. So, my partner and I got engaged in February, Valentine's. So it's a very fond memory for me, but we don't always celebrate it. You know, if time goes on, we get very busy. He's over the road, what have you, and we don't do a Valentine's Day. That's okay. It's okay. If he does give me one, whoa, thank you. If I give him one, oh, thank you, honey. I don't expect. He doesn't expect, because with expectation comes disappointment. So check in with yourself. Make sure you have those expectations from yourself first. So if you're seeking that special someone to share your journey with, it all starts with self reflection. So, step one, create that list of qualities you desire in a partner. But here's the twist: you must focus on cultivating those exact qualities within yourself first and getting it in the nervous system. In other words, embodying. Because I've had people say, Denny, what does that word even mean? Embodying. It's in your nervous system. It's natural to your nervous system. That's what it means to embody. And then these traits that you seek in others, you will naturally attract like-minded individuals into your life and build your inner circle. And then you build out from there. This is where community is. And this is where we are lacking, or it's being targeted and divided, divide and conquer. There's some dividing and conquering going on with community. So pay attention to that if it's happening in your area. Uh, Definitely be aware of those things. But if you're here for human design and hypnosis, you might be asking, what about our conditioning? How does our past experiences and societal norms impact our ability to form meaningful relationships? So it's time to break free from these limitations and decondition ourselves from beliefs that no longer serve us. All right, so understanding how your unique human design energy influences your interactions can be a game changer. And by learning more about yourself and how you relate to others based on your energy type, you'll gain valuable insights into fostering deeper connections, not superficial connections. All right, so I want to let you know about the 6 areas of manifestation PDF that we have for you. That's for free if you're interested. And again, the top 3 areas that people come to me for help, especially with hypnosis, learning self hypnosis, creating those things and experiences for clients. The top 3 areas are relationships, money, and health. And your relationship affects all the other areas, a total of 6 areas of manifestation. So we have for you a PDF for that if you're interested in exploring that further and learning more. And let me know and I can get you that link. But in the meantime, seriously, relationship, start with you. You have to start with you. Don't bring up the previous baggage. Sometimes you just got to let it go and be in the now and remind the nervous system that this moment is safe, even though your environment might not be safe. Make a space within you that is safe. Start there. This moment is safe. Start there. Start with relationship and with whatever comes up. This is what I do. I help integrate all of that that comes up that no longer serves so that you can gain clarity. This process activates your internal success mechanism. My goal is for you to be self directed. Once you learn these 4 steps, it becomes self directed, self healing. And you move clearly in this space of variations in the matrix as we're moving through time and space. And the other dimensions are inward as we clear out and gain that clarity. That's what I would love for you. All right, so I want to hear from you. Let me know in the comments. How are you doing? What do you love? What would you love more of? And in the meantime, keep being amazing.